This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're going to drink some White Lion Brewing Twisted Tail Cream Ale. White Lion Brewing is headquartered in Springfield, Massachusetts, which is like 15 miles north of where I live. It's actually really the first city in Massachusetts, third largest city in Massachusetts, and they have not had a real brewery in there probably since the 40s. So one of the local guys is getting it started. He's contract brewing right now, and he's selling bottled beer around in the area. But they are looking for a location. We will have an actual brewery in Springfield, Massachusetts shortly. So this is pretty much probably the newest brewery in Massachusetts. And it's their light bodied yet full of flavor, just enough malt background to satisfy twist on a golden ale. I know they had a big kickoff a couple of months ago or a month ago, and there was a lot of people at it. I unfortunately didn't hear about it until late, but so let's give it a crack and see what we got. Haven't drank a lot of cream ales over the last few years. Used to be a style, it was actually an upstate New York style mostly. Utica Cream Club and Genesee Cream Ale were the two that I can really think of that used to be around. We're talking back in the 70s. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because I love talking about beer. So, gave it a nice pour. It's pretty nice looking beer. Got a little bit, it's not perfectly clear. Don't know if it's bottled condition, but it's definitely not filtered. Fair amount of carbonation streaming up through it. It's a bright yellow with two fingers of bright white head on it. So a fairly typical looking golden ale. Let's do the aroma. And getting a little bit of sweetness coming up through that. And then just a hint of like saltines of that cracker. And maybe just a touch of citrus, maybe a little lemon actually underneath it. Now the head brewer is a guy by the name of Mike Yates. He's been in our area for a while. I've drank his beers at 2 or 3 different brew pubs that he's worked at in the area. Does a good job, so he knows what he's doing. Overall, it's a fairly subdued aroma. Like I said, a little bit of cracker, just a hint of lemon, a hint of something sweet in there. But again, it's a cream ale, it's a golden ale. It shouldn't be bursting with aroma. Let's give it a try. Wow. First off, it's got a very nice mouthfeel to it. With the cream ale, you're thinking, oh, it is. It's kind of got like a thick, creamy taste to it. No bitter aftertaste. 5% alcohol by volume. I just saw that sitting there. So I get a little bit of malt, a little bit of that cracker. There's a slight hint of pine in there, or cut grass. Really nothing in the way of bittering. I don't know what the IBUs on this is, but really no bitter aftertaste, no bittering notes at all. And probably, I shouldn't say probably, and just a hint on the back of the tongue of that citrus, of that lemon that I got earlier. I would say this would be a really good summertime beer. It's got more going for it than your American macro lagers. But it's not overpowering in any way, shape, or form. It's really on the low end of craft beer. If you're a lager drinker, this is a nice step up to get you moving to that next step. But it's not a hop bomb. It's not over the top imperial dance on the head of a needle, flavors everywhere. It's just an easy drinking beer. We probably actually need more beers like this in the craft beer world. Sometimes we get carried away chasing the hops, chasing the hops, chasing the hops. So, score-wise, again, easy drinking beer, nice mouthfeel. So we'll give it a, this is a B beer, so let's give it an 84 out of 100. So, till next time, keep drinking.